everybody, so we are going to work on our workbook today, okay? I know this is 8th grade. Don't worry if you're in a different grade. It's okay, because the first 2 pages are kind of information I just need you to know. So I want you to first start by putting your name on here, okay, your class period, your class code. Your class code is your iPad number, okay? All right, so we're going to flip over to the first page. Now I'm going to explain what's going on this page. This is kind of just your intro for my class. It tells you a couple of things that we're going to be working on. In class this year, we're going to be working on visual literacy, visual thinking process, okay, and communication skills. I know that some of you may be really good at art. Some of you might not, find it so easy. But what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get you to think visually, okay? To think, okay, how am I gonna get my idea down on paper and to express it to someone else, okay? So this packet is pretty much going to help you come up with the best way to be able to connect with your audience, okay? All right, so let's turn this page over. Okay, we're gonna start with some basic vocab. I'm gonna actually zoom in a little bit. There we are. So we can kind of go over a couple things. It says throughout the marking period, you'll be collecting terms to build your vocabulary list in each media unit. All right, so you're gonna be collecting these and you're gonna be, collecting them, so to speak, more of learning them, okay, through each media unit. But to get you started, there's a couple of words I want you to know. First one, if you ever hear me, and by the way, I need you to write these words down, word media, okay, or medium. Oops, that means art material, okay? Next is how the artist portrays the art. This is style, all right? So there's 3 styles that I want you to know of throughout the marking period, okay? We have something called representational, okay? Now, if you go and look at my cabinet doors, you're probably gonna see one that says style. This is a good reminder on what this one is and what the other ones are. So representational means it represents the real world, okay? So if you're drawing something to look exactly like something that's going on, that's what this is gonna be, okay? Next one is called abstract. All right, now abstract is, yes, it can be from the real world, but it's almost like it's slightly off, okay? So it's changing real objects, okay, to include the artist's ideas and emotion. Like, so for example, I know this is hard to believe, but these are real trees, okay, in here, and these are people, but they're a little blurred, okay? And this has all different wild colors. Now, is it from the real world? Kind of, but it's almost like it steps out of the real world. That's what you want to call abstract, okay? The next one is called non-objective. All right, non-objective is, it don't look like anything, all right? It's more like patterns, designs, feelings, all right? Maybe if you kind of stare at it long enough, it might start looking like something, but for now, it's more design, okay? So those are the 3 styles that I want you to know. Okay, so the next one refers to the person or things represented in the work. These are subjects, okay? You're probably gonna notice that the art labs are surrounded by subjects. So subjects is, what is your artwork of? What is the main kind of focus of it? Is it like a landscape, a seascape, or one of those? Portrait, figure, still life? Is it history driven? Animal, nature, fantasy, design, architecture. So subject. Okay. The next one is form. All right. So form is, well, what form is this coming to be? Okay, what is it actually of? Is it applied arts, which, by the way, applied arts is kind of like, how do I best put this? It's when we take art itself and we apply it to something that we use, all right? So it might be sewing, It might be clay or sculpture, okay? Kind of like something like that. Is it drawing? Oh, let me move that up a little bit more. Okay, is it drawing? Is it painting? Is it digital? There are other types on the wall as well, okay? The topic or the connection of the artwork. This is your theme. We'll be talking about themes in a little bit, but this is the direction that your project goes in. Overall placement of elements in the artwork. Okay, so this is like where things are. This is called composition. All right, the feeling or the feel of the art is called the mood. So the mood is how we feel, okay? It's whether you're putting into it or how the viewer is actually seeing it. All right, let me move this up a little bit more. There we go. Applying a paper to the back of a flat artwork. This is called mounting. All right, so you're gonna learn how to mount your artwork and you're gonna be expected to mount it, okay? Last one, the overall look and treatment of the art, okay? So this is called craftsmanship. Oops. Craftsmanship, okay? This is how you treat it, okay? For example, is it wrinkled? Is it smudged, okay? Did you take good care of it? That's what I'm talking about with this, all right? So these are basic vocab words that I kind of want you to remember because you're probably gonna hear them, all right? All right, so let's go to our next one, all right? Okay, so next we have a couple of standards that I kind of want you to work on over. I'm gonna actually have this drawing paper. Over the years, we kind of work on these because some of these are kind of things that we do when we're a little bit younger and like fun things or doodles or one of those areas, but not so much with actual finished project, okay? All right, so the first one is color and shade, okay, with even coverage. So that doesn't mean that that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for something that is nice and even. Make birds teeny, all right? Like the size of a pencil eraser. Please don't make big birds, okay? That's huge. Little birds from the distance look like V's because we can't see them. So that's what I'm looking for, small. Feet include the naked stick figures. All right, people, this is inappropriate. Cannot have that, okay? Please fatten them up, feed them, clothe them. We cannot have naked stick figures running around school. Leave random smiley faces out of our flowers and sun. We don't need things staring at us. Color the sky blue, okay? And not the clouds blue. Let me tell you, I get a lot of people who will start putting in the clouds and then start coloring them blue, and I'm like, oh my gosh, the clouds are sad. Probably because they're thinking, oh no, the person who's coloring me forgot that I'm white and not blue, all right? You could probably put them gray if they're a little, rainy, but that's it. Leave speech bubbles for the funny pages. Please don't put them in, okay? Okay. We are kind to the sun, okay? So why are we kind to the sun? Do not punish it by putting it into the corner. All right. How many times have I seen this where we put them in the sun in the corner? Just think, how many times have you actually taken a picture outside and you're like, I need to make sure the sun is in the corner, okay? Couple of little tips. Your sun, okay, can be inside, it can be low, okay, or even more wild. It can be outside. You don't even have to put it in, all right? Stop poking the sun with sharp points. Yep, that's points. Don't do it. It's not good. When you want to kind of indicate that the sun is glowing, you kind of make it look like it's radiating out, okay? All right, you can do that by shading, all right? Remember, the sun is small. The glow, sorry, I'm supposed to say is large. All right, people, I'm gonna show you the scariest thing I've ever drawn. Ready? You ever seen pictures where the sun is this big? That's bad, okay? That means the sun is about to hit us, all right? If anything, the sun is very small and the glow is large. Please remember that, all right? All right, next, the earth is not flat and neither should your art. Add depth. So what is depth? Depth is when things look like they're further back, all right? So for example, if I draw, okay, like this, that's a scary tree. That's kind of very flat. People, we live in a you know, kind of like a round world. Woo. Make it look like it goes further back, okay? Eat broccoli trees, don't draw them. There are many kinds of trees. Learn to draw them, all right? Do me a favor. That's a broccoli tree. That's scary, okay? Go on YouTube, go on Google Images, go on Pinterest, find different trees, draw different trees. I don't need to see this kind of tree. I don't care if you say, I don't know how to draw a tree. Anything is better than this. Allow the uptight cotton ball clouds to breathe. They need to loosen up. Okay, so that was an uptight cloud, all right? That's when they're so tight, okay? Do me a favor, kind of loosen them up, all right? Go look them up too, all right? Look at that, so uptight. It's probably because it's all sad because you put the sun in the corner, all right? Loosen them up. Look at that, that's already cool. All right, let's get back down here. We do our best and we slow down. Don't rush, all right? Know that if we can't draw something, oh, these things keep moving. Oh, yeah. It's supposed to be something. Okay. Know that if we can't draw something, either on the internet. Oh, sorry. Look it up, either on the internet or in a book. Okay. I almost forgot what was in there. All right. So you can definitely look. I have books over by my whiteboard on how to draw things. Please check them out. If you don't know how to do something, look it up. There are tons of tutorials on the internet as well. Okay. So once you're done with this, what I want you to do is you need to get this checked. Okay. I'm going to highly suggest that you upload a picture of this into Seesaw. Okay. There's going to be an activity page. All right. In your in the activities tab, just go in and it's going to say page 1, take a picture of it and submit it. And that's it, okay? And make sure it goes into the workbook folder, all right? Now, once you're done, you're going to get to work on either your labs or explorations. Please check the board to see which one you're working on today. All right, and that is it.